Crew Sports Network.
Yes, sir. As we get ready to call Sunday Night Football, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Sunday Night Football between the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. I'm your host, Big Blue of GNATION Inside Sports. Let's get right into it, man. Let me know what you guys think, who you think is going to win this game, how you think it turns out, man. Also, make sure you go follow the Big Blue Crew Sports Network on X. That is Big Blue Crew with a K, Big Blue Crew Sports Net on X. Okay, make sure you follow. Also, subscribe on the YouTube channel, Big Blue Crew Sports Network, and follow on GNATION Inside Sports and hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button, man. Share it on all your social media platforms so that you can help us get noticed and help the channel grow, okay? We greatly appreciate it. That is the absolute free way that you can support and help us grow the brand, okay? We greatly appreciate it. Now, if you would like to become a sponsor, you can do so by sending super chats or buying merchandise or whatever the case may be. We greatly appreciate it. But let me know in the comment section, man, who do you think wins tonight's matchup? The Atlanta Falcons or the Washington Commanders? Washington Commanders have won 11 games. Unbelievable, huh? And going with the commercials. I don't know why this season they've been playing so many commercials. It's been commercial heavy. Washington, 10-5. If they win this game, there'll be 11 wins. Excuse me. Dan Quinn versus Raheem Morris. These are the coaches, that is. Falcons head coach Raheem Morris. Washington's coach Dan Quinn. Zane Gonzalez steps out on the field. Avery Williams and Natron Brooks back to receive the kick. Washington will kick, and the game is started. And it will be kneeled down in the end zone. Washington will start from their 30. Shout out to everybody viewing on X. Greatly appreciate it. Got 17 viewers on X right now live. Appreciate it. Make sure you follow on X. You heard? All right, Michael Penix Jr., quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons, versus Jaden Daniels, quarterback for the Washington Commanders. 2nd and 3. Penix in the shotgun. Man in motion, single back set. Ball is snapped. Quick screen pass to the right. Has a first down to the 45. And that's where it'll end. So the Falcons almost at midfield. Hodge with the reception for a quick pickup of 7. Actually, he picked up 12. So First down for the Chargers from their own 45, approaching midfield, threatening to cross into Washington territory. Guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube, whether it be the Big Blue Crew Sports Network channel or G Nation Inside Sports. If you're watching on X, make sure you hit that follow button, all right? Man in motion, panics under center. Play action, rolls out to his left. Fires a quick little screen pass, and he is hit. Soon as he catches it, fights forward for 3 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 7. Yeah, quick little screen pass. He was hit as soon as he caught the ball. Still fought forward there. Oh, excuse me. They only gave him 2. 2nd and 8. Shotgun formation. 2 in the backfield. Man in motion. Ball is snapped. Penix fires over the middle. Incomplete. Hits his receiver in the ankle. 3rd and 8. Everybody who's stuck in traffic or at work and cannot watch the game, this is who we do it for, okay? So you can still be aware of your favorite player or team. Whether you're stuck in traffic, stuck in the elevator, stuck at work, you can tune in on YouTube, man, and be kept aware of your favorite sports, man. So make sure you hit that subscribe button for the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, and we got you on all your sports needs and concerns, man. Let's get back to the game. 3rd and 8. Penix in the shotgun. Washington crowding the line. Ball is snapped. Fires down the left side. Intercepted. And he's taking it back to the 30. Wow. Penix throws the pick. Never looked the safety off. And Martin takes it. Yeah. These are the breaks. Washington now with a chance to take the lead here early in the game. From Atlanta's 38. Ball is snapped. Daniels looking. Quick pass. Pickup of 7 and more. Trucks through a guy to get the first down. Pickup of 12 yards. First down for the Washington Commanders. Yeah, he is. Why don't you tap in and help me call the game? Oh, yeah, I'm about to do that stream. Well, you can tap in until y'all do the stream. Shout out to NYG. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Unpopular Opinion Sports as well. I just missed that play. All right, Jaden Daniels, 70% completion percentage, 3,303 yards on the season, 22 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, and 737 rushing yards and 6 rushing touchdowns. Second most by a rookie quarterback in NFL history. Shout out to Washington for a great draft pick. 2nd and 8, Daniels in the shotgun. Back is in motion. Ball is snapped. Looking. Pass to the right side. Has a man for the first down. First down. Carving them up. Washington coming out in a rhythm early. Got the interception defensively to get the ball away from Atlanta on their first drive, and now threatening to score here. Down to the 15-yard line, within striking distance. Zacchaeus with the reception in the first down. All right. Shotgun formation, ball is snapped, handoff. And he will be met at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1. Good defense there by the Falcons. 2nd and 9. Brian Robinson Jr., career high 8 touchdowns. If you're just tuning in, man, hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up button. Don't be ninja watchers, you heard? Daniels in the shotgun, ball is snapped, fires. Oh, cannot connect with his receiver in the end zone. It goes off of Ertz's hands, and he takes a hit. No flag, 3rd and 9. Man, that was right in his hands. Ertz, normally a sure-handed guy, just could not come up with that. Well, it was a little too high there by Daniels. But still, you got both hands on it, Ertz. You got to get that. Snarf. Petruzzi, what's going on, man? All right, Jaden Daniels in the shotgun. Ball is snapped. Fires to the left. And 8-yard pickup. Not quite enough. So it'll be 4th and 1. Lou, how you feeling after today? Still a shot for number 1 overall. Man, that was the dumbest thing ever, man. But I guess if you knew you was going to lose to Philly and Barkley was going to break the record on you, this would ease the blow of at least winning one home game, which I don't see how, but I don't know how to make sense of it at all. If you're tanking for a specific player or the first pick, I don't see why you win a meaningless game now to appease who. Like, that made no sense, but, I'm going to get back to calling this game. Touchdown, Zacchaeus. Jaden Daniels with touchdown pass to Zacchaeus, and Washington is up early in this one. Right. I don't even want to talk about. Hey, Snarf's backstage. What's going on, Snarf?
Not much. I mean, I've already gone off on Mac's show what happened. It was a damage control win for Dable and nothing else.
Yeah, it made no sense either way, damage control or not. You may have just messed up the whole draft.
And it exposes you for a hypocrite if you're Dable.
Well, there's a lot of them in the world anyway, so what's new?
I'm just saying that out of the coaches we've had the last few years, he proved himself to be the biggest hypocrite.
Well, you get no argument from me. You get no argument from me. I don't know where the rest of the guys at, man. I would love for some of the crew to tap in here. As y'all know, got the boys. So it's going to be hard right now because one of them still ain't asleep.
Oh, looks like I'm back on the grind.
What'd you say, Snarf?
Well, it looks like I'm going to have to fill in a bit again, which I don't have too many issues with.
Well, too many. Well, if you have issues with it, don't do it, my brother. I'll try to do the best I can. If I go mute,
No, it's
I guess.
okay.
Yeah, I know what it is.
I can handle it.
I don't want to burden you, brother.
I'm fine. I'm fine, Lou. I'm fine.
Man. What'd I do to Snarf? Mr. Frank Waiters, what's going on? Long time no see, my brother. I hope you had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you have an even happier New Year, my brother. Good to see you. Frank Waiters, I don't know if you know Frank Waiters. We started a network. So we have a whole separate channel on YouTube now called the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. That is a crew with a K, not a C. Big Blue Crew Sports Network. If you have not subscribed there, please go subscribe there. And also we have a Twitter by the same name as well. So make sure you follow there as well. We got a lot of things coming you guys' way, man, especially the guys like Frank Waiters and all the guys who have been day one followers and subscribers, man. We got a lot of things in the works for you guys. So stick around. Make sure you go subscribe to the network. We greatly appreciate it. We'll be right back to the play calling after a word from our sponsors.
This has been a Big Blue Crew Sports Network production.
Pick up a 14 for Bijan as he went up the gut on the handoff from Penix, or 13, and cut a bit to the right, then went back left, and then gets pounded down. Empty back set, trips to the 4 receivers going right. Penix out of the gun. He drops back, fires over the middle, caught! And no, it's incomplete, dropped by number 12.
They are, me and my 2 sons are just fine, Mr. Frank Waiters. Thank you for asking. I work too hard for them not to. I love them. I do anything for them. So thank you, though. I hope your family as well. Snarf, you had a good Christmas, man?
Yep. He was looking for Hodge, chin with the smack. 2nd and 10, single back. Caught. The Pitts. And he's got the first down. I thought the plan was to never give Kyle Pitts the ball ever again. Pick up a 23 to the Commander 34 for Kyle Pitts.
I try to be Mr. Frank Waiters. I have my flaws too, like everybody else. I just try to work on them. That's all.
From the 30.
Lou Metz salutes my brothers. Shout out to Duwani. Thank you, my brother. He says
Thanks,
salute
Duwani.
Metz.
Salute, Duwani. From the 34, fake of the handoff. Pitts drops back, looks for Bijan, juggles it. He's got it, but he only manages to get one as it was a pretty deep backfield screen.
You're ahead of me, damn it.
In weeks 10 through 15, Kirk Cousins only had 1 touchdown pass, and he got picked off 9 times, hence to why he's been benched for the final 3 weeks of the year. .743, ball in the quarter, ball on the 32 3-yard line, 2nd down. Snap, caught on the slant, caught by Pitts for a pickup of 5. Falcons need this game to keep pace with the Bucs in the chase to win the South, especially when both teams have cannon fodder coming up next week. Atlanta's got Carolina, Tampa's got New Orleans. Washington, on the other hand, has got Dallas next week. So for Washington, just win this game and all the playoff spots been claimed. All next week does is sort them out. Pass, throw, nobody around, incomplete. He was looking for London, but there was a miscommunication. So what happened with the snap? Oh, Penix wasn't ready. They snapped it early on him. This will be from 46 if they go for take the field goal. It's early in the game, so I'd say do it. Patterson on for a 46-yarder. Here's the snap. The kick is up. And it is good. But we got a flag. It's on Washington. And that's enough to move him forward for a first down for Atlanta. Penalties on St. Strill. He lined up in the neutral zone. And center still. I will admit, going into the playoffs, if they make it, the Commanders are a dark horse team, folks. They've got house money to play with. Snap, Big of the handoff. Throw to London. He's got it over the 20, 15. Leaps at the 10 and is knocked out at the 9. First down, picked up a 13. He got pushed out at the 10. Did Drake London. Was there really any need to leap? First and goal from the 10. 6:10 left on the game clock. Hand off to Robinson and we'll get 4. Jean-Baptiste on the takedown. 8 plays, 64 yards, just a little over 4 minutes on this drive for the Falcons. Second and goal from the 6. Trips to the right. Bijan in motion. Snap. Pitts looks. Gonna fire. Overshot me out of the reach of Hodge. Incomplete. Of Cardell Dodge. Third down. Just got out of the shower. Third and goal from the 6. Drop back. Incomplete, but we got flagged. This is going to be pass interference on Washington. It's going to move the ball to 1. The fans don't like the call, but that was clear as day from my view. Pass was intended for Drake London, and he basically got pushed out of the end zone. By Davis. And Davis basically just pushed him out of the end zone before the pass even got to him. First and goal from the 1. 5:12 left in the quarter. Goal line offensive set. And it's Bijan on the Wildcat for a touchdown.
Snarf, I hate to admit it, you're getting better and better at this football play calling every time.
Thanks. Cut left out of the Wildcat by Bijan, and he sneaks it in.
Gunning for my job, eh? No, I'm just messing with you.
I know
you know I got to give you a hard time, brother.
I know. Snap, hold, kick, good, tie game.
All right, Falcons not going out without a fight, huh? Although they threw that pick, which turned into a lead for Washington early, they strike back. Bijan Robinson with the touchdown after a quick drive, 10 plays, 70 yards. Hey, got ourselves a game, folks.
Yeah, but how long is it until Washington turns on the afterburners?
That's the question, right? It could be an upset, though, any given Sunday, brother.
True. But both teams are playing with something at stake. For Atlanta, keep control of the South. For Washington, shut the door on everyone else and get that last wild card spot, because then it's going to be a mess sorting out who's going to play who next week. When we get to next week, when we get to the playoffs. And believe me, folks, it's going to be a mess in the NFC. The only slots so far guaranteed are the Eagles at the 2 and Green Bay at the 6. We still need to sort out who wins the NFC North, West, and South divisions. Whereas with the AFC, it's pretty much the opposite situation. The only division that needs to be sorted out is the North, whereas the East, West, and South have already been claimed. As well as the final wildcard slot needs to be determined between Denver, Cincinnati, and Miami. I hate golf. It's so boring.
I know they're playing way too many commercials this year during the football games. I know that.
Damn right. I have never heard of this show, The Traitors. Oh, great. Another reality show? Fuck that. $5:10 left in the quarter. The Falcons going to kick it away. If you were to flex any of next week's games, I'd say put Seattle and Los Angeles on Saturday night's game. Touchback for the Commanders. They'll have James Daniels under center, Brian Robinson at the running back, Terry McLaurin at wideout, along with Olamide Zaccheaus, Jamison Crowder, tight end Zach Ertz, Brandon Coleman at left tackle, Nick Algaretti at left guard, Tyler Diaz at center, Sam Cosmi at right guard, Cornelius Lucas at right tackle. And there's first-year season coordinator for the Commanders, Cliff Kingsbury. Pistol formation, handoff to Robinson, and he's going nowhere. He's trying to go left, and he got swallowed up by Landman. Second and 10. Single back set. Shotgun formation. Back of the handoff. Daniels being chased back. He's got pressure, and he's tripped up. Loss of 14, and I think his ankle may have been tweaked, but he looks okay. Third down. Or loss of 12. It's Bergeron who got the sack. And J.D. Bergeron who got the sack. Ooh. Third and 23. He actually lost 13. Ball on the 17. Out of the gun. Daniels looks, fires. It's caught by McLaurin or Zaccheaus, and he's not even going to get back to the original line. Gain of 11. Or 12. Falcons showing real defense tonight. Malone on the stop. Williams back to get it. Way to punt it away. Way hasn't been one of the better punters across the league, as he only averages 46.5 yards a punt, and this is his 43rd punt of the season. Kicks away. The 16, 20, 25, and I think down to 27 or 8 he goes. That's where forward momentum was stopped. 27. 2:48 left in the quarter. Tie game. Aim in the nation's capital. No evaluation for Daniels after getting his ankle nearly ripped out. 1st and 10 for the 29. Single back set. Pitch to Robinson. He's over the 30, going to the outside. 35 and out to 37 after a gain of 8. Second and 2. And we got a false start. Second and 7. Ball to 32. And off to Robinson. This time he gets tripped up, and he only gets the line of scrimmage at best. Third down. You only got 1 out of it. Bobby Wagner on the stop. 3rd and 6. Weak eye set. Hank's going to go deep, and he overshoots Bijan, so it's 3 and out for the Falcons. They're going sluggo route, but but Bijan was just a little late getting to the spot. Kenyon kicking away. This will be his 45th of the year. Crowder looking to return his 4th. Punts away. Not a fairly deep one. Crowder backs up at his 5. Briefly muffs it. Gets it over the 10, 15, 20. Cuts to the left and is brought down to 27 of the Commanders. 45 seconds left in the quarter. We'll be right back. Tie game. I know, Eric. I know. But then again, this week has been nothing but stomps across the board in one way or another. I mean, Vegas over New Orleans, Baltimore over Houston, Kansas City over Pittsburgh, Buffalo over the Jets, Chargers over the Patriots, Dolphins over the Browns. Oh, so if Washington wins this, then LA's got the West title all sewn up. So they're doing some scoreboard watching tonight. From the gun, Daniels drops back. It's caught by Ertz, short of a first down, but take up a 9. Go to the line or play it. And it's going to do it for quarter 1. Tie at 7. Falcons lose. They have to pray for a miracle next week between Tampa and New Orleans, and they have to beat Carolina. While for Washington, if they win, not only they clinch themselves a playoff berth, it shuts the door on Seattle. And Los Angeles slips comfortably into that 3 slot. Which slip themselves comfortably into that 3 slot. Cute. A museum replica of the Peanuts of the Charlie Brown Christmas special. Cool. Okay. Falcons win NFC South with win in final 2 games and one win at Tampa loss next week versus New Orleans. Second one, handoff to Robinson. He's got a hole and he's down to the 48. First down, Washington. They give him 9 or they give him 10? Handoff to Robinson. Nice cut, and he's going to get 8. Oh, it was a 12-yard pickup, and we got a flag. It's a hold on the D. Interesting. So it's on the 49, pick up a 7. So it's on the 39 now of Atlanta. Jay Harbin, I just followed. Can I get a follow back, bro? I'm trying to grow. Hand off to Robinson, and he's going to get 1 yard.
What's the flag for, Snarf? I know you're ahead of me.
Defensive holding.
Oh.
So the penalty yards was added to Robinson's 7-yard run, and he just got taken down after a pickup of 1.
Yeah, I'm behind. I'm watching the replay of it.
2nd and 9 from the 37. 38. Single back shotgun formation. Robinson in the backfield. Daniels looks. Drops back. It's caught. DeClorin.
I'll take back over the play calling if you promise not to play spoiler and call out the plays before I call them.
Deal.
I'm at 2nd and 9. Melissa Stark is reporting. 13:58 remaining. Brian Robinson Jr. fumbles lost. 2 first 38 games. Last week versus Philly, 2. Man, not good.
For fantasy
All right. Daniels in the shotgun. Man in motion. Ball is snapped. Daniels looking. Pressure coming. Fires down the left side. Has a man for a pickup of 6, maybe 7. Nope. 6 yards. 3rd down coming up. Be 3rd and 4, maybe. Yep, 3rd and 4.
So we only got 5 out of that.
Single back set. Jaden Daniels in the shotgun. Ball to snap. Quick pass over the right, over the middle on a slant. Has a 1st down. Crowder with the reception. Daniels signaling to his receivers to switch sides for the upcoming play call. Guys, thank you for tuning in, man. We got 38 live viewers, man. I don't know if you're following on X or on Twitter. On YouTube, but make sure you follow if you're on X. Make sure you subscribe if you're the Big Blue Crew Sports Network on YouTube. If you're on GNATION's Inside Sports, make sure you subscribe and then go click over and subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, all right? Eric Johnson in the building. Good evening. How you doing, my brother? Oh, well, our Giants goof again. Yeah, I know, man. Jay Harbin, sorry. Gave out 1,000 payday play with Zacchaeus. Oh, man, already hit. Okay. Congratulations. Maybe we will finish the 3 pick in the draft. Yeah, that was a dumb win today, but I just followed. Can I get a follow back, bro? I'm trying to grow. Sure. Let me see where you at there. Where you at? I don't see Jay Harbin. Oh, okay. There you go, Jay Harbin. D-Dan Shelton in the building.
Woo!
Day one supporter, man. Thank you very much. Holding on Washington. Dan Quinn does not look very happy about that at all.
Look lame on me.
All right, 1st and 20 from the 22. Jaden Daniels in the shotgun all by himself. 3 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Ball is snapped. Pressure coming. Quick interception over the middle. And he's still on his feet to the 25, to the 27-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds. Falcons intercept Jaden Daniels. So we've gone pick for pick so far in the first half. First drive, Penix throws an interception. And here, Jaden Daniels throwing an interception on this one to number 55. Throws it right at him over the middle of the field. And the Falcons with a chance to take the lead here as they go to commercial. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Welcome to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
Yes, sir. Welcome back. Welcome back. Still on commercial break here with the NFL, but Rafael Capitan Rafuco tapping in for Sunday Night Football here from the Big Blue Crew Sports Network here tonight with G Nation.
Yes,
What's
sir.
going on, Ralph?
Yes, sir. Hey, doing good. I mean, nothing to complain about it. I mean, after
For those of you who don't know, Rafael calls our Las Vegas Raiders games for us on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network in Spanish. And a lot of other games he calls in Spanish. For all of the Spanish-speaking sports fans, lo que le gustan los deportes, si no hablan en inglés, pueden ir a escucharlo en el canal de Rafael, el Capitán Rafuto. All right, so those who do not speak English and still love sports, you can go follow the Big Blue Crew Sports Network with your boy Rafael, and you can also go follow him on his channel.
Yes, sir. I mean, even though there is nothing to complain, I mean, that was just like a very interesting victory, but we just dropped out like 2 more positions on the draft. But the good news is we just avoid to be like another situation with a draft of Jamarcus Russell, because can you believe it? Because they're in for like the first place in the draft. I mean, that's very huge. But when you drop at the 8th position and say, oh, at least we didn't get like a Jamarcus Russell, so probably it's not going to happen. But I know that we might be getting like a lot of going for this next season right there. But of course, we got to do something everything better. And Brock Bowers is still making history. No Travis Kelce, no Stan Laporta, no Zach Likely, no Mark Andrews. Brock Bowers is making history. And he just surpassed. He just made surprise the number of Mike Ditka, which is unbelievable. I mean, as a rookie tight end, I mean, wow. He's just chasing history, folks.
All right, sorry to cut you off, Ralph. Got to get back to the play call in 2nd and 2. Penix in the shotgun. Ball is snapped. Handoff to the outside, and he will fight forward for the first down. Out to the 41-yard line. And that was Ellis with the interception on Jaden Daniels, number 55 for the Atlanta Falcons. Caden Ellis, 134 tackles, 8 tackles for a loss, 5 sacks, and 16 QB hits on the season, with his first interception of his career tonight.
Yep.
All right, Michael Penix in the shotgun, trips at the bottom of the screen, man in motion, single back set. Ball is snapped, play action handoff, and he will pass deep down the left side, has a man and overthrows him by about a yard, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Could not connect with his wide receiver.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest weaknesses with Penix. He overshoots.
Marley Marl. Brian Dable looked like he was coaching for his job, while Shane looked like he was coaching to evaluate players for next year. Well, Shane wasn't coaching, but I understand what you meant.
Fully agree with that sentiment.
All right, 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle, and he will fight forward for a pickup of 5 with the forward progress, maybe 4, depending on where the refs mark him. 2nd and 5. They give him the 5 yards. Bijan now at 1,235 yards on the season and 11 touchdowns with 266 rushes, averaging 4.6 yards per carry. 2nd and 5. Penix in the shotgun. Ball is snapped. Handoff again up the middle. Cut to the left, has a first down to the 30 and more. Down to the 27-yard line. First down. Oh, I thought you were talking about Joe Shane. Got you. Got you, Marley. All right, 1st and 10. From the 28 is where they marked a man in motion, Penix in the shotgun. Handoff again down the right side, and he will fight forward for 7 yards. Good pickup on first down. It'll be 2nd and 3. Second and 4. They mark him a yard shy of where he landed, but crowd favorite in the building. What's going on, man? What's up, family? Damn, Giants did it again. Hopefully we get our quarterback. Yeah, I know, man. Play action, pressure coming. Quick screen pass cannot connect. And there's a flag. I don't know if it'll be roughing the quarterback or unnecessary roughness on the defense. I don't know. Because they looked like they threw it for the guy pushing the receiver at the last second. No, it's for the quarterback. It's roughing the quarterback. Yeah.
It has to. I mean, the pressure has been game changer for Atlanta defense in recent weeks, but I can see like the reaction coming out there.
Fowler is the one who's flagged. Yep. Roughing the passer.
Basically ear clapped Penix with the way he hit him.
Yeah. Kind of clapped him on the earmuffs there. All right, handoff down the right side, trying to get to the outside. Touchdown.
And it's Bijan again.
Falcons. Bijan Robinson with his second of the day.
Wow. I mean,
Wait.
What are they saying? He stepped out of bounds?
The ball was behind him when he got pushed out, and it didn't cross the scoring pylon.
No, come on. Oh, it was behind him. Oh, my God. So it's going to be first and inches?
More or less.
First and goal from the inch line?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
But it's the right call.
No, I know. I'm just saying that's crazy that it turned out that way. I'm not mad at the refs. When they get it right, I'm glad. It's rare that they get it right. So I'm not mad at them. I'm just saying, wow, it sucks that it worked out that way. All right, first and goal from like 3 inches away. Penix under center, man in motion. Ball is snap. He will sneak, and I don't think he got it. He tried to reach over the last second. Let's see what they say.
seems that they don't
Nope,
have the
second
running
and goal.
going.
Second and goal.
If anything, he lost like half.
He didn't get low enough, man. I don't know. From that top view, it looks like he might have. Let's see. Looks like he might have reached over the plane there. No. He didn't get low enough though on that sneak. QB's got to get low.
Real low.
Yeah.
Like limbo levels.
All right, hand off to the right side. Bijan Robinson again. Touchdown.
He got it in this time.
All right, give me 1 second. He's dozing off. I'm going to get him to sleep here. I'll be right back. You heard me, Snarf?
Yep.
Thank you.
I'm going to be a little distracted anyway. Down the line, or down Washington. What a run. Run by Daniels. I mean, he took off in a hurry.
Yeah, it really happens.
1st and 10 from the 45 of Atlanta. We're just doing this until Lou gets back. Hand off the beat into Brian Robinson. He cuts to the outside, and he's going to get 7, but we got a flag. And it's holding on Washington. We'll do over the play. Pick up a 25 on that run by Daniels a couple of plays ago. It's on Coleman. And we've got Commander down. So we'll take an injury timeout with 3:46 left in the half. 14-7 Atlanta. Deal or no deal island. I do not understand why I turned one game show into a Survivor spoof. I will never figure that out. Diener comes in to play center. He's only played one start in 16 games. 1st and 20 from the Commander 45. Single back formation. Pistol formation. Daniels drops back. And he gets stopped at the 33. Loss of 12. Judon with the sack.
Wow. Oh, man, that's unbelievable.
Essentially, on that sack, Daniels lost almost every, and the penalty, Daniels lost almost all the yards he gained on the run to start this drive. Oh, he lost 8. He lost 10. 2nd and 30. Jeez, what is this? NFL blitz? Anyone remember arcades? And we got a timeout called with 2:44 left in the half. Anyone who remembers those arcade cabinets? I remember playing NFL Blitz, and after a play, you'd basically be able to do wrestling moves on your opposing player until they switch to the playbooks. That always got a laugh out of me.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. But I mean, the Washington defense line, I mean, was really struggling about that year, but I think that the Falcons had one of the best run block units. I mean, sometimes it's just that really simple at all. But they have like good drives. I mean, they have keep it out the blitzes and pressure. I mean, they have some absolutely pressures by the team.
In any case, second and 30, ball on the 35. I thought he went down to 33, but whatever. Daniels is going to throw a long bomb just to chip at this. Snap, empty back, gun formation. Daniels chased, and he's going to have to get rid of it. Third down. Third and 30, short screen pass to Rock McLaurin, and he only gets 10. And we go to the warning. Two minutes left. Hunt about to go on the way of the 45. Kicks away. And it's going to go out to 17, but we got flag. Force for the hold, so that adds 5 to the end of the kick for Atlanta. First and 10. Atlanta's got it from the 28. Pitch to Robinson to the outside. Nice cut, and he'll get 9. And we got flag again.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God.
Okay, they picked the flag up. Never mind. 2nd and 9.
Oh, man.
Ball on the 37. Hand off to Robinson again. He's got to the slide outside and over the marker to the 47. Pick up a 10. Yo, melodic melatonin.
Hello.
Not great. I got a stink bug in the house again. Take over, Raph.
Yeah. I know it's going to really happen at all, but, I mean, but at this moment, I mean, the defense did a little job. I mean, for Atlanta Falcons offense, they need to come, like, for at least 3 points. Because I know it's going to be like it is so much okay. Now I just see like a reaction coming out there. Wow, what an impressive play. Okay. Let's see what do they got right now. Well, that might be hurts. That might be hurts it a lot. That might hurt it a lot. All right. So 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for the Atlanta Falcons. Here comes Kirk Cousins at the attack. Here comes the shot. Here comes into to the beach on Robinson. What's it going to do an end? Nothing changed it at all. But right now it seems that another 1st and 10 for the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, I see right now because the defense line are getting struggling a lot. All right, 1st and 10 for the Atlanta Falcons. Here comes the shot, and then boom! Amazing, impressive catch by Bijan Robinson. 2nd and down. 60 seconds left for the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 7. Yeah, I mean, that was very impressive about like the pass rushing of the Atlanta Falcons. All right, 2nd and 7 for the Atlanta Falcons. 2nd and 7. Michael Penix Jr. has a shot. He gets a shot and oh, he overmissed an interception. Nope, that wasn't an interception. No, that wasn't getting a fumble. Oh my goodness. Michael Penix Jr., what in the earth didn't have the audacity to catch? I mean, they almost got intercepted. They almost got intercepted. For the lovely gods. You have one shot and you probably missed it. You probably missed it at all. Oh my God. All right, 3rd and 7. Here comes Michael Penix Jr. Long shot, and he missed it. He just missed it. 4th and 7. Another missed shot by Michael Penix Jr. I mean, unbelievable. Unbelievable that I just got it into my eyes. I understand that Michael Penix Jr. has a very accuracy, but his arm technique, it doesn't have feel good enough. All right, so 39 yards. The attempt and the kick is, well, the kick is good. Now it is 17-7. 17-7. And now there it goes. 2 seconds left to end the second quarter. And for the next week, we just have a look at the Sunday Night Football, 8:20 p.m. and the Saturday, 4:30 and 8 p.m. at ABC and ESPN.
The big question is which games are going to be in those slots. For the Saturday game, I say put the Rams and Seahawks, because if the Commanders lose this one, the Rams have to play Seattle, and they got to win to seal up the West.
Exactly.
Kicks away, and this will probably end the half with the score Atlanta 17, Washington 7. Washington has got to rebound if they're going to have any chance of shutting the door on that final wild card spot. Because the cardinal rule of don't get eliminated comes into play in this last stretch of weeks.
Exactly.
Raheem Morris is sick, and the Falcons are 6-2 when they've led at half. Let's run down the stats. Michael Penix Jr., 10-19, 98 yards, 1 pick. Bijan Robinson, 13 carries, 82 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tyler Algier, 3 carries for 19 yards. Penix, 1 carry for no yards. Drake London leads Atlanta's receivers with 3 catches for 44 yards. Kyle Pitts, 3 for 31. Darnell Mooney, 1 for 12. Karl Hodge, 1 for 9. Bijan Robinson, 2 for 2. Chris Blair had a target, but he didn't catch it. Jesse Bates, a third, 5 tackles. Kane Ellis with 4, as does Mike Hughes. Nate Lamon with 3. Matthew Judon with a sack out of his 2 tackles. D'Angelo Malone, 2 tackles. J.D. Bergeron with a sack. Grady Jarrett, Justin Simmons, and D. Alford each have a tackle. As do Damone Harris, Ray McLeod, David Imada, Michael Penix Jr., and Zach Harrison. For the Commanders, by contrast, Jane Daniels, 11-14, 92 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, sacked twice for 23 yards. Jane Daniels, 2 carries for 24 yards. Brian Robinson, 6 for 23 yards. Olamide Zaccheaus leads all Commanders receivers with 6 catches for 63 yards and a touchdown. Jameson Crowder, 2 catches for 16 yards. Zach Ertz, 1 catch for 9. Terry McLaurin, 1 for 5. Jeremy McNichols, 1 for -1. Jamison Crowder fumbled and recovered a punt that he muffed. Quan Martin and Bobby Wagner each have 6 tackles. Jeremy Chin, 5 tackles. Benjamin St. Juste, 3. Michael Davis, 2. As is Celine Farrell. Darren Payne, Javonte Jean-Baptiste, Mike Sanny Strill, Bristol, Gerhant Zerzon Newton, Ichep, Jamison Crowder, Kevon Seymour, Sheldon Day, Jeremy Reeves, Frankie Louvu, Dorrance Armstrong, Tyler Biadasz, and Noah Ingerbong, and each have one tackle. Caden Ellis pickoff, 1 for 12 yards. Quan Martin, 1 for 29. Avery Williams, 1 punt return for 13 yards. Jamison Crowder, 1 for 22. Riley Patterson, a 39-yard field goal. Zane Gonzalez, 1 extra point. Patterson, 2 extra points. Bradley Pinnon, 1 punt for 61 yards. Tress Way, 2 for 92 total yards. Long of 55 for Way. Long of 61 for Pinnon.
Yep.
First down. First downs. Washington, 16-8 Atlanta, 6-5 in the air, 7-2 on the ground, 3-1 in penalties in favor of the Falcons. Efficiencies on third down. 1-4 versus 0-4 over 4 in favor of Washington, as well as 1 for 1 on fourth down in favor of Washington. 36-24 in total plays in favor of Atlanta, 199-116 in favor of Atlanta. Each team has done 5 drives, 5.5 yards a play for the Falcons, 4.8 for Washington. Passing penalties, 2 for 10 against Atlanta, 6 for 50 against Washington. Yards of pass, 5.2 to 4.3 in favor of Atlanta. Yards of run, 5.9 to 5. Each team at 5.9. Each team has had a pick thrown, and time of possession, 16 minutes and 45 seconds to 13 minutes, 15 seconds in favor of Atlanta.
And here's the point about it for this play. I mean, between for Michael Penix Jr., I mean, he just tried throwing the right-handed. But I mean, we're not gonna talk about that terrible Michael Penix interference because it could shoot the hit stick. But it seems that they're not having enough for this one. I mean, he misses too many easy throws, at least for 2 big plays in the game. And that should be really crucial at all. Because I know that they wanted to clean it off after interception, but they just need a second bit help out of the Janice Daniel and the Commanders. But it seems that the Commanders' offense and the defensive line, they're still struggling. So that's why Atlanta Falcons, they just wanted to make it a great point, not only with Michael Penix Jr., but also with Drake London, with John Robinson. I mean, they're actually good.
Shout out to Snarf and Ralph holding it down. 17-3 is the halftime score. Unbelievably, the Washington Commanders are losing to the Atlanta Falcons right now.
It's more of a question who wants this game more. I mean, for Washington, they don't really have anything to lose if they lose this game. Atlanta, on the other hand, does. And I completely forgot, Lou, that if Washington wins, this basically seals up the West for Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Well, I have a feeling the scriptwriters want the Commanders to lose so they can set up Saturday being Los Angeles against Seattle for all the marbles in the West.
You could be on something, Snarf.
I watched too much of Tom Grassi's If NFL Was Scripted videos. Bijan Robinson, first Falcon with 2 rushing touchdowns in back-to-back games since 2016. Interesting.
Yeah, I know this should be like really interesting at all. I mean, that means a lot for his career.
But Jane Daniels has been pretty bad tonight under pressure. He's been sacked twice, 0 for 2 with a pick. But when he's had no pressure on him, he's been okay. He's been his usual self.
Yep. I mean, he didn't get a point.
Commies will receive the second half kickoff. It's away.
If you remember when the Giants first played him this year, we put pressure on him the whole game, and it was a game of field goals.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, how is Quinny Boy going to get points on the board? This is the largest halftime deficit Washington has faced this year. Every other time they've been down by like 3 or less. I mean, by 7 or less. Yeah, that's been the big X factor so far, the ground attack.
Well, getting the ball first to start the half sure plays a factor.
True. And Daniels missed. Incomplete, but we got flagged. This will probably be holding against Washington. And it is. Tea Party is Cosme. Is that even a hole? Well, okay. He did take him down to the ground. From the 21. 1st and 20. Pass. Daniels drops back. Caught by Robinson. He'll get 6. And he'll get 5. Second and 30 in one case. From the 26. Snap. Daniels gonna have to get rid of it fast. He gets away, but he trips. And it's a loss of 5. Dropping Ellis back, bringing the pressure forward, and clogging up the holes where they get to Daniels. I mean, he tripped badly on the escape attempt. He actually lost 6. 3rd and 21. Daniels drops back again. And this time he's going down for a loss of 4, but we got flag. This could be defensive holding in the secondary. And this might cost Atlanta. And it was illegal contact on Malone. So that puts it's a fresh set of downs via the penalty for Washington. Granted, as a trade-off, they still lost. I mean, they're still like 10 yards or so behind their original starting line. $13:35 and ticking. Ball on the 24. Daniels going back to pass. Fired. And it's dropped. He was looking for Crowder, but Crowder tripped and slipped. He couldn't catch it. I gotta admit, Jimmy Lake has really fired up his defensive scheme for Atlanta tonight. Bird is a word. Second and 10 from the 24. 7 in the front. Front 7 up for Atlanta. And Robinson pinballed. And he gets a first down. Pick up a 10. From the 34. Falcons defense since week 13 has had 19 sacks. Screen pass. Caught by McLaurin. He's over the 35. Gets a cut to the 40. And down to the 45, but I think it's going to be brought back with a flag. It's probably going to be holding on the Commanders again, and it is. That's on KJ Osborne. Yep, that's a clear hold. Washington just killing themselves with these penalties. It's 8 penalties tonight for 70 yards. 1st and 20 from the 24. McNick. Daniels gets away from the sack. He's going to fire it. It's caught by Ertz. He's over the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, and brought down to the 37-yard line. Big pickup by Ertz. Say he was down to 39. Pick up at 37. for Zach Ertz. Talk about a shot in the arm needed for Washington right there. Am I right, Raph? First and 10 from the 39. Single back. Daniels was looking for McNichols, but he overshot, but he got too wide, incomplete. Second down.
How you gonna leave him hanging like that, Raphael? He said, "Am I right, Rap?" Silence. Church money.
Wow.
Second and 10. Ball on the 39 of the Falcons for Washington. Single back formation. Handoff to
Yeah,
McNichols.
you're ahead of me, Snarf.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're ahead of me.
He's got 5.
Yeah, incomplete pass on the screen pass. I'm at 2nd and 10. Where you at?
About to be 3rd and 5.
Okay.
Empty back. Daniels drops back. He's looking. Being chased out of the pocket. He's going to make a break for it and get the first down. Gain of 7. Or they're going to give him 9. Never mind. I mean, Bates had a good pursuit on him. From the 25. Daniels on the slant pass to McLaurin, but he can't rein it in. Incomplete. Terrell with the coverage. Daniels drops back out of the pistol. Fires. He was looking for McLaurin, but again, Terrell all over him. Terrell in pursuit. 3rd down. Third and 10 from the 25. Get the snap off. Daniels drops back. Throws caught. Crowder's got it, but he's only going to get 8. So what do? Go for the field goal, go take the points, or go for it on 4th and 2 or 1. They're going to go for it. Robinson coming in. One from the 15, from the 16. Figure the handoff. It's going to be a keeper run. First down, James Daniels as he gets 4. First and 10 from the 12. Single back. Robinson in motion. Goes to the other side. They're going to hand it off to Robinson. Going to get over the 10, and he's going to pick up 3. Pretty big time burner in the second to start the second half. A little over 6 minutes gone in this half. Second 7 from the 9. Single back set again. Daniels drops back. He's chased out of the pocket. Stops and gives himself up by going out of bounds for a loss of 1. More than halfway through the quarter, and it's been all Washington drive. 3rd and 8 from the 10. Snap. Daniels looks. Fires. Touchdown, Zach Ertz! Washington back in it. Kept himself in the. As soon as he caught the ball, Ertz was able to keep his feet over the scoring boundary. The snap, the hold, the kick is good, and the Commanders are within 3. 7 minutes and 47 seconds wasted on that drive. 15 plays, 69 yards, but we've got a 3-point game.
Well, he got almost by 3. He almost got it, and he finally gets time out of the pocket and finds like a tight end for the 10-yard touchdown strike. But he still the dreams of the lead, but Atlanta still leads. But it seems that the offense and the defense could really work up between for the connection of Jerry Daniels and Zach Ertz. I mean, they still got it. They still got it. And he still beat Jesse Bates. I mean, what can I say that about it? They continue to everything.
Well, Washington trying to make a game of it here. Let's see how Atlanta responds. Raphael, you think Washington comes back and wins this game, or you think Atlanta holds on to their lead?
Atlanta's going to hold it down because I know the pass rushing is getting really intense. You might be careful. You might be careful because I know that Jaden Daniels is going to add for the pocket pressure. So you're going to have to Atlanta still hold it on it. If they got one more touchdown at Atlanta, they still get it.
I'm going to say Washington, but then again, Atlanta does have the 3rd best rusher in the league this year in Bijan Robinson. 1,000.
Including Drake London, yes.
I said rusher, not receiver.
Oh, Yeah, the receiver and the rusher. Yeah,
The
they
lone
just got it.
exception, the only two that eclipse Bijan, Derrick Henry of Baltimore and Saquon out in Philly.
Saquon Barkley. Yeah, I hate saying out of Philly when you say his name. It just sounds so wrong.
Granny's only
It just
101
sounds so
away
wrong.
from the record. Kicks away.
I know, and I said he would break the record this year, and everybody was like, "No, I doubt it." They got AJ Brown and this and that. I said, "No, he's gonna break the record. It'll probably be against us in the last game of the season." And sure enough, I think Miz was the first one who said it though. Got to give Miz his cookies because he'd be in the chat talking about he want his cookies. Hey, Cookie Monster. I think Miz was the first one who said it.
In the first half, in this game alone, Bijan has carried 15 times for 84 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he's forced 8 missed tackles.
Tuto, my brother from another mother. I hope you had a Merry Christmas, man.
Sets up at the 29. They're going to hand off to Bijan, and he's not going anywhere. Not this time. No, they gave him 2. Well, duh, because Saquon's got something he's lacked as a Giant now, as an Eagle.
You played that game in Ireland yet, Wales? I mean, Jesus Christ. Tudo. You played that game in Ireland yet? I just called you Wales. Sorry, brother.
Pressure from Pitt. It's caught by Lunt. In and pick up a 4. Or 3. So it'll be on the 33-yard line. Washington crowd starting to rock.
All right, 2nd and 9. Where you at, Snarf?
5:47 and counting. 3rd and 5 at the Atlanta 34.
Jesus Christ, how the hell are you that far ahead of me?
I always have these games on television, not on a streaming app.
Yeah, I just still got the streaming app, but yeah. And I was getting really ahead.
Black fumble! But Panks was able to recover. Hold on. Penalties declined, and Atlanta's going to punt.
Uh-oh, Washington with a chance here. If they can score on this drive and take the lead.
Fowler with the swat out of Penix's hand.
Yep, and he falls on it to recover it. And there's the flag. What's the flag for?
Holding. It's been waved off. Washington decided to decline it. Call was on Bergeron. That was a bad punt. Punt goes to the 30, and we'll be right back with 5:02 left in the third, 17-14 Atlanta. This is a Nosferatu film that came out recently.
Washington with the ball threatening to at least tie or take the lead here with 5 minutes remaining in the third when we come back from commercial. Yeah, the Nosferatu movie, what about it?
Oh, it's the Wolfman movie that's coming out in January. It was a promote the ads. Is there a point of reviving the old school universe, retro 20s monsters films now? I wonder how Chipotle would do. Does smoked brisket bowls. Hard Knocks.
Well, I've said it before, and I'll continue to say it. This generation has done so much drugs that their creativity is very limited, so they have to remake all the old stuff because they can't come up with nothing of their own.
Or if they do, it's basically overkill pandering into a small minor demographic.
Hold on 1 second. Tudo! He says, Lou, in fact, we've had a Merry Christmas, massive win yesterday against Irish losers. Our next stop, Paris, France, next Saturday at 5:30 a.m. Sky Sports. You know what, Tudo? I am going to call that game if it's the last damn thing I do. Next Saturday, make sure you tune in to G Nation Inside Sports, where we will be calling the rugby game at 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? Make sure you tune in, man. For the first time, rugby live play action call on G Nation Inside Sports, Saturday, 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm a call your game, Tudo. He says, please pray for our victims, making French toast and burn them. Okay.
Make sure
you go, Tudo.
Make sure you get some baguettes, that's eclairs, and some croissants, dude. Because you're making me hungry.
I mean, I'm not even talking about like, yeah, but
well, another flag on Washington, this time for a false start, and that was after like a 15-yard run by 13-yard run by Daniels. Jane backpedals, gonna fire it. It's swat at the line. Second and 15 coming up. Second 15. On the 38. Snap. Back pedal. Daniel's going to bolt. He's over the 40. Gets away from the tackle at 45. Over the 50. 45. And he steps out the 44. 43.
Next Saturday, 5:30, tune in for the first rugby play call of G Nation Inside Sports in the Big Blue Crew Sports Network as we call the Team Italy versus Team France rugby game.
Ball's on the 44.
Siluro Luci spente. Daniels rolls out to his right, tucks it, keeps it, spins, makes a man miss down to the first down to the 43-yard line, 44-yard line, 4 steps out of bounds. I know you just probably called that play, didn't you?
Yep. Sorry.
That's all right, brother. So, Tudo, make sure you tell all of your rugby friends who will not be playing to tune in to G Nation Inside Sports next Saturday at 5:30 in the morning so they can hear me play call Team Italy versus Team France. I need to get some of these global subscribers, man. I got a few in Brazil, a few in Japan, a few in Mexico. I need some of them Team Italy fans. Jaden Daniels rolled back. Pressure coming. Rolls to his right. Evades. And he will run forward and get hit after a pickup of 2. Third down upcoming.
Going for it on a 4th and 5. Good grief. What? McNichols fights. And he got it. Gain of 7.
First down.
We got flag. And Atlanta calls timeout with 98 seconds left in the quarter.
Was it offsides?
No, it was a timeout.
Lou, that will be our last test of the regular season. And we're terrible cooks in the kitchen, mate. We're getting some lime bakers. And also burn all the French toast. Extra well done, mate. Please have all the firefighters on hand.
Can't be any worse than what I had to make myself for dinner.
I didn't eat dinner. Shit is real right now.
Try taking a can of Iliad at the Asian market.
But that's all right. You know what I'm saying? Struggle builds character, brother. And perseverance pays off.
And then making an oriental take of tuna. Try making an oriental take on tuna salad, but with eel.
No, thank you. Tudo, make sure you tell your friends who ain't in the playoffs or who are injured or whatever that follow rugby or that play rugby to tune in to G Nation Inside Sports Saturday morning because I will call the game of Italy versus France. And we'll finally get to see you play live and see how you play live. Also, I want to say shout out to everybody, man. Thank you very much who helped me get to 2,000 subscribers. Last video I put out got me to 2,000 and above. So now at 2,164 subscribers. So thank you very much to everybody who subscribed, who follows, who shares, who helps to grow the channel. Now we need you to do the same thing for the Big Blue Crew Sports Network on YouTube, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up button, and share the videos to your social media platforms to help us get noticed and help us grow this brand. But thank you to everybody who subscribed and continue to rock with us, man, as we continue to grow and take care of all of your sports concerns and needs.
And McLaurin gets 5 on that catch. In this quarter alone, 132 to -1 in terms of total yards. Oh, Zacchaeus got 6. Minute 12 left, ball on the 27. Zacchaeus takes a handoff. He's over the 20, and he's going to get 9, maybe 10. Another first down for Washington. Give him 8. Take the handoff. Daniel's going to take off. He's going to get over the 15, and he's going to get 5 and step out the 14. Nice little run to the outside. And that's the end of the third quarter. Score Atlanta 17, Washington 14. A win for the Commies. Not only does that seal up the West for the Rams, but it seals up but it closes the door on the final wild card spot, eliminating Seattle. But a win for Atlanta keeps their hopes at winning the South, which is pretty much their only hope of getting into the playoffs, alive. Because lose here, and you need to pray, Tampa, that you beat Carolina next week, which shouldn't be too difficult of a task, and that Tampa Bay gets pummeled by New Orleans, which is going to be the harder aspect of the two. Because if Tampa wins, that's their 4th straight South title. Excuse me. Second 5 from the 14. Daniels single back. Handoff, and it's going to be a 4-yard pickup for Rodriguez. 3rd and 1. Total plays this half 25-3 in favor of Washington, 149 to -1 total yards. 13.5 minutes ball possession for the Commanders, just a little over 2 for the Falcons, and another first down for Washington.
Forward. Tough running from Rodriguez for a 4-yard pickup to put him on 3rd and 1, and then they pick up that 1 yard. First down, Washington.
Ball will be on the 8.
All right, 1st and goal. From the 8-yard line, Washington threatening to take the lead here.
Spins left. And down he goes, either for a gain of 5 or 6, down either the 3 or the 2. See, down, forward progress has him at the 2. 2nd and goal. Pitch out to Rodriguez, and he's in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Yeah, just like that, the Commanders take the lead after being down virtually the entire game. They took the lead 7-0 after an interception by Penix. Then Atlanta came and tied it and then took the lead 14-7, then extended that lead 17, and now Washington rallies back to take the lead here to start the 4th quarter. And just like that, the game gets a little more interesting.
Washington wants that playoff spot, and costs. They screwed it up 2 years ago. Were basically a joke last year, and this year they are hell-bent on it. Snap, hold, kick, good. "14 plays, 70 yards, and another 7-minute drive for the Commanders." I'd still prefer just calling them the Redskins again. I hate having to call them the Commies. In all honesty, I don't think any NFL purist would disagree with me that we need to get the name Redskins back. Not to mention, we also need to get the names of the Syracuse Orangemen back, the St. John's Redmen back, the Cleveland Indians back. And so forth. I was wondering, the Utah Hockey Club doesn't count as coyotes are not really considered much of an endangered animal. And in fact, it was a move from Phoenix to Arizona to Utah. Third time that the OG iteration of the Winnipeg Jets has moved around. Kick is away. And touchback. First and 10 from the 30. Pistol formation for Penix. Fake of the handoff. Drops back. Caught for a pick of a 5. Or 6 to Charlie Warner. First catch of the night for him. Ball on the 36-yard line. Pistol again. This time it's handoff to Bijan, and he sniffed out. Pickup of 1, maybe 2. They're going to give him 2. Comparing Michael Penix Jr. to Terry Bradshaw, that's a bit of a stretch, Chris Collinsworth. Third and 2. Penix drops. Caught. First down. And they're saying he wasn't down, and he drags the pile to mid. Ray McLeod was down in the 49. I challenged this. I mean, I thought I saw him go down as soon as he caught it. Let's see. No, he kept his hand up. He used his hand to catch himself. Okay, so it's a pick of a 13. Penix drops back. Hit as he's thrown, incomplete. Not much in terms of passing productivity from either side. Penix 13 to 23 for 121 and a pick. Jane Daniels 17 to 26 for 165, 2 TDs and a pick. Daniels has been making more production with his legs, 8 carries for 76 yards. Second and 10 from the Colony 49. 11:02 left in the game. Penix fires over the middle. And incomplete. London almost had it, but it hit off him. Third down coming up. Quay Martin all over it.
Washington trying to hold on to this newly found lead here.
Sure are, boss. Third and 10 from the 49. Snap. Penix drops back. Chased out of the pocket, and down he goes. But it's recovered. But another fumble recovered by Atlanta. Number 92 coming back to the inside, forced a strip sack, but Atlanta recovers, but it is a loss. of Evan Crowder Scott over the 30, 35, and down he goes at the 35 on the punt return. Dorrance Armstrong with the sack. I do want to stress, Washington can't get any higher than the third and final wild card spot, seat number 7. The tiebreakers Green Bay holds over them, they're a bit too insurmountable in my view.
I can't believe the Giants won that damn game and went from first to fourth. There was no reason to win that damn game. That was just stupid all the way around. And I'm not a tank person. You know, I never cheer for the team to tank. But to get this far into the season and get this close and have the number 1 pick and then win a meaningless game now was the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Excuse my language.
I agree. Something smells rotten in the state of Denmark, and the stink is all over Gable.
E-man, what's good?
The fan base wants him gone. This
What's
game
good,
could
man?
Hey, man. Pank's a statue with no mobility. I think
For
that's
those of
one
y'all
of the
who don't know, that's AKA Errol Spence.
I can't
When he
believe it's
first
not
started
better.
coming around.
Raheem Morris and Dan Quinn, first-year coaches, both part of Hofstra University. Morris was a player, Quinn a coach. 6 seasons together in Atlanta from 2015 to 2020. Morris was named the interim coach in 2020 after Quinn got canned mid-season. Their last playoff appearances, Atlanta, 2017 when they got knocked out in the divisionals by eventual winners Philadelphia. Washington, 2020 when they got knocked out in the wild card by the eventual winner, Tampa Bay. First and 10 from the 36. Robinson in the backfield, shotgun formation. Fake of the hand off. Throw. Caught. It's Zacchaeus over midfield, and he's going to get to the 49. Pick up a 15. Well, he is having his breakout game in my view. Fake of the handoff. Daniels going to the outside, breaks a tackle, and he's going to get 8. Or they're going to give him 7. Second and 3 at the 41. Jane Daniels passes Robert Griffin III for most rushing yards by a rookie QB in NFL history.
Wow, what could I tell about it? I mean, Jaden Daniels is a great talent for a quarterback, and everybody thought that Jaden Daniels couldn't work it, but after he just won,
he's going to get 12 first down. You were saying, Raph?
No, I was talking about like a little bit for Jaden Daniels, but yeah.
I mean, comparing him to RG3, that's an understatement. I mean, in a way, he's kind of like Robert Griffin III. Except he doesn't go out of his way to make so many moves, dekes, and cuts with the ball. He's a much better passer in the pocket. Hand off to Robinson. He makes a cut, and he's down down after a gain of 13. First down for a gain of 12. First down, Washington, as he cut left. It has been all Washington this half. On the ground, 124-3 in favor of the Commanders. Love of God, become the Redskins again next season, guys. From the 18-yard line, pistol formation. Hand off to Robinson, and it's sniffed out. He only gets 2. Or they only give him 1. Yeah, if Atlanta can hold the line to a field goal, and hold Washington to a field goal, they can at least have a shot at tying this game. 14 total yards for Atlanta in this half to Washington's 207. Fake of the handoff. Robinson going to go over the middle to Ertz. He's got 10, 5, and brought down at the 3. Oh, that's Bates. Excuse me. The John Bates. Never heard of him. I mean, who is John Bates? Let's see. 4-year pro. 4th-round pick out of Boise State. Okay, so he's a Boise Bronco. First and goal from the Atlanta 3. 6 1/4 to go, and they're going to call timeout. And Washington will burn their first timeout of the half. 6:07 left, 21-17. Washington threatening, ball on the Atlanta 3-yard line. I hate commercials.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. But I mean, the only reason of what I was talking about Jaden Daniels, I mean, he has the very arm technique. But it doesn't seem that Atlanta Falcons, they just got a lot of issues coming up there. But I have a rare feeling that the Washington, if they make it to the playoffs, is because they just want to get involved. A lot of pressure, a lot of passing rushing, and of course, a great pass for Jaden Daniels. It might be after getting drafted, it might be just give like the golden moment. I mean, the bravest moment that I ever drafted of this career. I mean, yep.
Formation.
Yep.
First and goal from the 3. Change this head up. Get the snap off. Daniels going to run it in, try to run it himself, and he is stopped at about the 1. Or the 1.5.
Close. Close.
Yeah, if Jane had stayed going to the outside, he would have gotten in. 5.5 left. 2nd and goal. Ball's on the 1. And dog call. Washington will burn their second timeout. No dog call. Mostly because the play clock wasn't reset.
All right, Washington looking to extend their lead here to secure the victory here in the closing moments of this quarter.
The guy. Hand off to Robinson, and he gets stuffed back at the 3. Pistol formation. 3rd and goal from the 3. Fake of the handoff. Daniels drops back. He's going to fire it. Caught! Touchdown, Washington! It's Zacchaeus, but we got a flag. Probably a hold. And it is. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 13. Or 12. It's on Cosme. Again.
Oh my goodness. Oh, there is a holding. Oh my goodness.
Three out to the left. Daniels back. Pressure coming. Throws, overshot, and the Commanders will have to settle for a field goal. He was looking for McLaurin.
Cosme, the one called for the hold.
This is what Atlanta was hoping for. Hold them to a field goal. This one will be from 30 for Zane Gonzalez. He hasn't had too many attempts this year.
Man.
This one from 30. Wind going 7 miles left, right to left. You have to hook his foot left. Snap, hold, kick is good. 4:32 left, 24-17 Washington. Penalties bit Washington in the ass on that drive. What should have been something that would have made this a 2-score game keeps it a 1-score game. 10 plays, 52 yards, 5 minutes and 30 seconds wasted on that one.
What a comeback. What a drive to have penalties stall you out there at the last bit. Now you got to hope your defense could step up and keep Atlanta from taking the lead or tying the game.
Yep. That is not what Washington wanted. Well, at least out of the games we've called the last few days, Lou, this one has had the most tension built to it.
Yeah. Possibility of seeing overtime in this one, huh?
Yep.
I don't think it's going to be like at overtime. I mean, if they had to, I mean, they're going to be possibly going into it.
Granted, the most tense game I've watched today was Minnesota against Green Bay.
Yeah, they had snipers there for that game.
Yeah, ended 27-25 Minnesota. Next Sunday, Providence against UConn. Not that I really care for men's collegiate basketball until March. Granted, I know Man Cave's got that down pat. Michael Penix Jr., congratulations on the engagement. There's his fiancée, Olivia Carter. No relation to the recently deceased President Carter. Rest in peace.
Marley Marl, what do y'all think about Quinn Ewers and John Gruden? Just throwing it out there. I've never been a Gruden fan, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I have never liked Gruden. Never. And players have come out and spoken about him for ages. Players have been saying that he's an a-hole, that he's an R-word, all kinds of stuff. I've just never liked Gruden. I've never had an experience with him. I've never met him. But some people just have that look where you can tell. And again, I could be wrong. I don't know the man. But I've just, in my gut, I've never liked the guy. So, I don't know about Quinn Ewers. Could be a good possibility, but for me, Gruden's a no-go. But hey, to each his own. If that's a guy you like, by all means, man, support the people you like.
Mm,
7. Never mind. Robinson steps out after a gain of 7 and ball will be on the 39. 4:18 left in the game. Pistol formation. Trips to the left. Oh, they push him back 2 yards at 2nd and 5. Penix looks. Fires. And he overshoots, and London wasn't set in the right spot. 3rd down. Why not just give it to Bijan? It's been your best weapon tonight. London was nowhere near that ball. Third and 5. Ball on the 37 of Atlanta. Snap. Penix drops back. He's going to fire it. And it hit the ground. Oh, it is complete to London. Never mind. Though I think it hit the ground. Or ESPN's a player so behind now. Sheesh. See. Yep, that's a catch. That's a gain of 14. London, Bijan in the backfield. Pistol set. Or single back. Fake of the handoff. We've got flag. This will probably be holding on Atlanta. Caught by Pitts. Pickup of 7. But let's see what the flag is. I'm pretty sure it's a hold on Atlanta. And it is. It's on McGarry. I can't really call that justification for flag. That's not a holding call. The ref botched it. Pushes the ball back to Atlanta's 41. Dumbass of a ref.
Hey, can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that, Snarf. Can't do that. You're going to mess up sponsors' opportunities.
All right. Dump pass by Lund into Bijan, and he gets 6 of those yards back. 2nd down. 3:35, 3:40 to go. Ball in Atlanta's 47. Snap. Drop back. Penix looking. He's going to fake. Going to bolt. And he'll get back to the original line at best. Nope, they're going to have him down at midfield. 3rd and 11 coming up. Three minutes. The clock is ticking. How'd that dumb entry song go for that team? 3 minutes. The clock is ticking. .240 to go. Ball at midfield. 3rd and 11. Penix drops back on the snap. He's going to fire it deep. Pitts can't get it, and no flag for defensive PI. So what do you do if you're Atlanta here? It's 4th and 11, 2.5 minutes left. Your season's on the line. You go for it. They're going to go for it. They got to get to Washington's 39 to keep the drive going. Or hope for a penalty. Snap. Penix fires. Caught by London. He's over the 30. 25 breaks free from a tackle and is pushed out the 19. What a catch, and that may save the game for the Falcons. First and 10 for the 19. 2:25 left. Tyler Algier will take it. Oh, it's Robin. No, it was McLeod who took it, and he gets pushed out after a gain of about 15, 14. And with just 2:20 left, the Falcons are in striking distance of tying the game. On a jet sweep to the outside.
Wow.
Darnell Mooney with some key blocks. As was Darrell Hodge. Atlanta saving their timeouts on these runs. Getting out. Double back set. Oh, the snap goes over the head. Penix has to pick it up at the 25. And he gets tripped up at a sack of the loss at 21.
Wow. I couldn't believe. Wow. Now they have a real good chance.
And they're about to squander it. 2 minutes left. The ball will be on the Washington 26 after a botched high snap. They're gonna put that on Robinson. That was it was a wild snap. I get it.
Wow. I mean, with that play, I mean, I don't know. It didn't increment like the chances to win it out of the game. I mean, it's just that, well, the defenses might be careful because they're getting involved with this one. Yep. And of course, for that question, Miss Marley Marlowe about Queen Edwards and John Gruden. I mean, I don't know about this. I mean, because I'm gonna check this out. I know that John Gruden is not here for the head coaching, but I know he's between for Queen Edwards. He's the most talented players on the draft, but it seems that John Gruden it's just like a terrible drafter and evaluator of talents. So I'm gonna say it like really short. Queen Evers, good talent, but John Gruden is a terrible drafter and evaluator of talent. Enough say enough.
24-17. Falcons threatening the tie and take it into overtime, or go for two and end the game by one
They went Wildcat and
if they score.
Sheesh.
What'd you say?
Can't believe I get going Wildcat, but they overshot the snap. Second and goal from the 26.
Jesus.
Penix fires, caught by London, and he gets about 15 of those yards back. 3rd and 11 coming up. Oh, they say he got half of those yards back. Pick up a 13. 3rd and goal from the 13-yard line. Penix, empty back, single back set. Gonna fire, looking, and he overshoots Drake London again. Last chance.
3rd and goal from the 13. Horrible.
Minute 23. 4th and goal from the 13-yard line. If Atlanta botches this one, you could kiss any chances of winning the South goodbye. And then all that would be left to do in the NFC is sort out the seeding. Snap. Penix drops back. He's going to fire over the middle. Caught! Touchdown, Kyle Pitts!
Wow! Oh my goodness! Now this is getting really intense right now. After the Kyle Pitts touchdown, now it seems that maybe that.
Let's see. Yes, he did. They're going to go for one. Snap, hold, kick is good. Tie game with 79 seconds left.
Wow. I mean, it's going to be like a beautiful overtime. But the audacity of Michael Penix Jr., they just seem very right. After missing a shot, after missing opportunities, now it seems that Michael Penix Jr. becomes strong arm technique after he just missed a few opportunities.
Well, here's the thing, though, Raph. For this game to go to overtime, at minimum, Atlanta's got to keep Washington away from the Falcon 27.
Hey, Raphael.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When it was 5 minutes left, I said this game was going to go to overtime. No, I didn't think it's going to go to overtime. Ain't that what you said to me?
Yep.
I just wanted to make that clear, sir.
Oh, you just wanted to make clear. Oh my God, I just missed.
Yeah. That I said they was gonna go into overtime. But
you call it. I mean, you
so.
Call it. You just call it.
I don't know, Lou. There's 79 seconds left. Each team has at least one timeout left. Atlanta's actually got two.
If Washington drives up the field, kicks a field goal, and leaves them with no time left, they could not go into overtime. You could be right.
I mean, all Washington needs to do is get into sufficient field goal range for Gonzalez.
But me and his conversation was pertaining to more so if they was going to go for one and go for overtime, or if they was going to go for two and try to win the game.
Oh. It's Gonzalez's career long again. 48. Which means Atlanta has to keep Washington off the Falcon 29 just to force overtime. And that's it.
And shout out to everybody tuning in on X right now, man. If you aren't following us on X, please hit that follow now on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network on X. If you're watching on YouTube via the Big Blue Crew Sports Network channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, and share it on your social media platforms. If you're watching it by way of my channel, G Nation Inside Sports, hit that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed already, I would greatly appreciate it. While you're at it, make sure you go subscribe to my co-host this evening, Mets 2128, and Capitan Rafael Rafuco. Okay, both of these guys can be found on the network, Big Blue Crew Sports Network, and on their individual channels, Mets 2128 and Rafael Capitan, where he calls the Raiders games in Spanish for us on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network and for himself as well. Mets gives you a lot of Mets content, baseball content, and some regular wrestling content mixed in as well. Make sure you go subscribe to these two guys right here, man. Great content creators, hard workers, keeping you up to date on your baseball, your wrestling, and your Raiders content. Also, go check out the rest of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network members on Popular Opinion Sports, Big Pat Sports Talk, Miz in the Midday, Man Cave, TP Way, Coach A. Gladney, Classified 3F with Joe, Zion Zenith, Mac the Giants fan, the Delayed Game podcast, and so many more. I can't remember everybody. If I didn't mention you, please don't feel offended. I can't remember it. It's a lot of people, and I'm grateful to all of you guys. So thank you for joining us here at the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up button, because we have a lot of stuff in store for you guys, man. Make sure you follow us for this journey, man. It's going to be a great ride.
Never done that triple box from Pizza Hut. Yeah, let's look at last week. Jalen Daniels against the Eagles. And tonight, Michael Penix against Washington. And on the last drive alone. First and 10 from the 30. James going to have to do something fast. One man in the backfield. You can tell that's snap. Daniels. Chased out of the pocket. Will he go down? He does. Loss of 1. Clock continuing to tick. We're down to about to go under a minute. Daniels looks, fires over the middle, incomplete, and no flags. He was looking for McLaurin again, but McLaurin has been basically MIA this whole game. 55 seconds left. Off the fingertips and just overshot him. They say he got back to the original line. 3rd and 10. Daniels fires over the middle. Tipped again, incomplete. $50 left. And it's a 3 and out for Washington. Actually,
unbelievable. That should have been pass interference on that first one there where he was on his back,
and the second one just went right through his hands.
No, but the first one he was holding the man's hips.
I know. Punts away. All Atlanta needs to do is get in the field goal range. From the 10, across the 15, tripped up at the 18-yard line. 40 seconds left. Butler with the stop. Only a 9-yard return for Avery Williams.
That second one went right through his hands. Trying to body catch. Trying to body catch. Fundamentals, people. Catch the ball with your hands.
Probability for Atlanta, if they get to the playoffs, if they win, goes up to 79%. If they lose, it craters to 15. First and 10, Penix out of the gun with a single back formation from the 19-yard line. Penix takes the snap. He drops, 3-step drop. Gonna fire over.
Penix gonna throw a pick.
Nope, it's caught by London at the 45. Pick up at 26, and the Falcons racing to the line. Why not just burn a timeout, damn it? 20 seconds. Oh, they gave him 25 yards. My bad. Snap. Penix gonna fire again. Going deep. Incomplete. He was looking for Hodge. Only 12 seconds left. Or Mooney, excuse me. He was looking for Mooney. Why not take that first half timeout, huh? In that timeout. You're down to 12 seconds.
Because they know they're going to overtime.
But don't they want field goal range?
Well, they both had possession, yeah. A field goal would win it at this point, yeah. Bad clock management, bad coaching.
Snap. Penix is going to fire it. And it's incomplete. Third down coming up with 7 seconds. And even have a chance at the field goal. They got to rifle it down to 34, call timeout, and then try for the field goal at minimum. Which means they would need 22 yards just to get into the minimum field goal range for Riley Patterson.
Look out for the drag route. Yep.
Third and 10. Ball on the 44. And Atlanta will burn their second timeout.
With 7 seconds remaining.
Yep. I thought Chicago was bad with their clock management and timeout usage.
I don't know why they just threw an incomplete pass and then still had to use a timeout. Because the incomplete pass stops the clock. So what took you so long that you had to use a timeout? Yeah, but they should have been ready. I mean, you notice this amount of seconds left in regulation. You know what you got to do.
True.
You should have been in a 2-minute offense a long time ago. So you should have a game plan for this already.
True.
That's poor clock management there, man.
From the 44. Penix out of the gun. And we got false start.
Jesus Christ.
Or is it a neutral zone infraction on Washington? No, it's a neutral zone infraction on Washington. Still third down, though.
Right, E-Man. Exactly. If the Falcons lose, it's on the coach.
You can say the same with the Commanders for falling behind early if they lose.
But yet, when we say that about the Giants, oh no, it's everything else but the coach. Let me be quiet. Let's get back to this game.
True. This will be probably the last play of the game. 3rd and 5 from the 49. Single back. Shotgun formation from Penix. He's going to drop back. Gets away from the hits. Going to fire it. Incomplete, but we got flag. It's going to be defensive from what I got from the ref with 2 seconds left. It's pass interference on Washington. And it's a spot foul. That puts the ball on 36, which means it's a 54-yard attempt. Patterson for his season long. If he hits it, Atlanta survives and gets back on top in the South. If he misses, we go to overtime.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's clear-cut PI on Davis. They're going to push him back to 38. This is from 56.
Oh
2
my
seconds.
goodness.
Can Atlanta keep their playoff destiny alive? Here we go. 56-yarder. The snap. Here's for the win. The snap. The hold. The kick is good. Falcons win. No, it's not good. It's short. My bad. We're going to overtime. It was straight, but short.
That's what she said.
It's no good. It fell a few
That
feet
referee
short.
threw that flag with intensity. The kick was straight, but not far enough. Yeah. So, end of regulation, 24-24. This game is going into overtime, folks. Thank you for tuning in for Sunday Night Football here with your boy Big Blue on G Nation Inside Sports, man. Member of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, co-founder of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. You know, we call all the Sunday Night Football games here. So, thank you for tapping in as this one is going into overtime between the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Redskins. And Snarf, the name is coming back. They've already announced it.
Falcons called heads, coin land on tails. Washington will get the ball first to start overtime.
Oh man.
So close. How close can you get?
Just like that one. That one. Just like that one.
Be right back, folks. These commercials are blaring.
Right now, you're getting a preview of matchups to come for years. Penix and Daniels, both of these guys coming from the same draft class.
Same thing with Bo Nix.
Yep. So you're going to be seeing these guys for many years to come, man. These are young guys who still have their whole career ahead of them. So they're used to seeing these matchups, folks. Getting a glimpse of the near future here.
I swear the NFL coins are double-sided tails. I don't know, Iman. Because the damn things always land on tails. I mean, anyone remember the most infamous botch coin flip call all Thanksgiving, Pittsburgh, Detroit, 98. Pittsburgh said tails, but then it pivoted to heads. Initial ref misinterpreted his head, and it landed on tails, and Detroit won that game. Anyone remember that game?
Yeah, I remember that game. It was Jerome Bettis at the coin toss, right?
Yeah. I mean, you clearly heard him say tails, right?
Yeah.
How does a ref interpret that as heads?
Let me keep my opinion to myself.
Which is why when the XFL first started, I didn't mind the
Where did
scramble.
Raphael go?
I don't know. Anyway, overtime begins. With
Well, damn. Good night to you too, Raphael. That was rude. Sorry. Go ahead.
Overtime starts with the Commanders opening shop at their own 30. Remember, Rams are also watching this game because they know if they win, if Washington wins here and now, they'll be the best in the West and lock up the 3 spot. Daniels from the gun. You got Robinson in the backfield. First and false start flag again. Good. Yada, yada, daze. Scriptwriter and refs are doing everything to rig this in favor of Atlanta. Washington clinches with a tie. Washington gets a playoff berth. And Atlanta loses control of the South, and the Rams get control, win the West. 1st and 15 from the 25. Snap, Daniels drops back. He looks. He's going to make a break, and he's going to get 7. Second and 8. I thought the Hail Mary in Chicago was probably his highlight this year. 2nd and 8, ball on the 32. Snap. Daniels fires over the middle. It's caught by Ertz. He's going to get to the 41, gain of 9. I mean, Daniels, probably the most disciplined man in the pocket I've seen this season, especially for rookies. One man back, trips to his right. He trips to his left. And no, it's a fake. Daniels gets over the 45, and he's brought down at the 49, gain of 7. They gave him 7, Chris. 2nd and 3 from the 49. Trips down to the right. 3 receivers right this time. And off to Robinson, and he just gets stuck at the line. 3rd down. Oh, they gave him 1, so it's at midfield. 3rd and 2, snap. Daniels chased out of the pocket. He's going to bolt. He's over the 50. He's got the first down, 45, 40, 35, and he steps out to 34. Pick up a 16.
All right, Washington.
From the 34. Man the backfield. Rodriguez in the snap, throw is low, but they're saying Ertz caught it for a gain of 3. Now they're going to give him 4, so the ball will be at the 30. Did he drop that? No, they're saying he caught it. 2nd and 6 from the 30. Drop back. Caught by Rodriguez. Leaps over the 20. He's got the first down at the 19. Gain of 11. Or they're going to give him 12 to the 18. Now, while a field goal won't win the game in overtime in today's game, I really hate that rule, but I mean, I get it. I miss the sudden death rule, to be honest. 1st and 10 from the 18. They're going to slant screen pass to Robinson, and he's going to get 4.
I thought if both teams have had possession in overtime, then the field goal does win it.
I'm in the old days before they implemented that rule.
Oh, just one field goal would win it. Okay, I got you. Whoever got the field goal first would win.
Right. Or whoever scored first in general won.
Scored anything, yeah. Whether it was a safety, a field goal, a touchdown.
14. Hand fake of the handoff. Daniels rolls out. He's got the first down at the 7. At the 8. And this is going to screw over Atlanta unless they can force a fumble or get a pick.
Well, yeah, if they score a touchdown, that's it.
Yep.
The other team don't have another possession.
Right.
If you kick a field goal, then you give them an opportunity to come down and score a touchdown or kick another field goal. But
right.
If you score a touchdown, it's a wrap.
1st and goal from the 8. Roll out to the right. Daniels, this time he gets tripped up, and I don't even know if he made it back to the line. At worst, he lost 1. At best, he got back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, and they're saying he got back to the line. Alford on the stop. So no sack.
2nd and goal from the 7 or from the 8?
8. Jane Daniels, 15 carries, 121 yards tonight. He's had to do basically everything for the Commanders tonight. .340 left in the game.
The Josh Allen of the NFC East, huh?
They get the snap off in time. Daniels going to break. He's over the 8, across the 5, to the 4, to the 3, to the 2, and down at the 2 he goes. 3rd and goal at the 2 coming up. Said the wins Gable got with DeVito last year were damage control, and this is the consequences of that. MVP chance breakout in Landover, and Washington will burn one of their 2 timeouts with 2:45 left. Ball in the 2. Do you go to your running back, or do you try to do a small, lazy lob pass? Mariota looking to calm Daniels down. Help him catch his breath. Washington hasn't won 11 games since 2005. Maybe it was like 2006. I don't remember. No, it may have been 99 when they won the division crown that year and got to the divisional playoff, if I remember correctly. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that they held the tiebreaker over Green Bay. Well, it's still house money nonetheless. From the 2, they get the snap off. Daniels fires. Touchdown, Zach Ertz! Commanders win! And Washington is going to the playoffs. Hold it. They're going to look at it. Did it hit the ground? Let's see. No, it didn't. He's got it. Commies win 30-24, and that screws over Atlanta. Washington has secured the final wild card spot, their first berth since they won the division in a BS 2020 season.
The rookie comes in and takes this team to the playoffs.
No question, Jane Daniels is getting the roadie this year.
Well, argument could be made that Malik Neighbors getting to 1,000 yards on his rookie season, having 4 different quarterbacks have thrown him the ball, and all the losses and everything else, and 4 different quarterbacks and all the dysfunction, and still getting 1,000 receiving yards and 100 catches.
I think they're going to look more for consistency, and that's where Daniels outshines Neighbors. Jane Daniels is getting the roadie.
All right. Well, who you think's getting the MVP?
I'm actually going to say either Saquon or I don't know, maybe
Josh Allen?
Perhaps.
It ain't Patrick Mahomes this year, that's for sure.
That's for sure. Lamar Jackson has also been hit or miss when you think about it.
Yeah, but he's still in the conversation.
True. Let's run down these.
Not saying he's leading, but his name is still being mentioned in the conversation.
Time to run down these final stats.
Yeah. Run down the final stats for these guys so we can get up out of here, man. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in. Shout out to Mets 21-28, brother. You did a hell of a job this evening holding it down and calling the game, brother. Give yourself a pat on the back, for real.
Michael Penix Jr., 19 of 35, 223 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. He got sacked twice for a total of 12 yards. Bijan Robinson, 17 carries for 90 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tyler Allgeier, 3 for 19 yards. Ray McLeod, 1 for 14. Michael Penix Jr., 2 for 3. Drake London, 7 catches, 106 yards. Kyle Pitts, 4 catches for 44 and a touchdown. Darnell Mooney, 2 for 37. Ray McLeod, 1 for 13. Cardell Hodge, 1 for 9. Bijan Robinson, 3 for 8. Charlie Warner, 1 for 6. Chris Blair got targeted once, but he didn't catch it. Michael Penix fumbled the ball twice, recovered one of them. Bijan Robinson got one of those recoveries. Drew Dahlman also got the other recovery. Jesse Bates led all tacklers with 12 tackles, including a sack. Kane Ellis had 9. Justin Simmons, Nate Landman, Mike Hughes, E. Alford all had 6. J.D. Burton had 5 tackles, including a sack. Brady Jarrett, 5 tackles. Matthew Judon, 4 tackles and a sack. Eddie Goldman and D'Angelo Malone had 3. Arnold Ebikite, 2 and a sack. Lorenzo Carter, former Giant, 2 tackles. David Onemata, 2 tackles, including a sack. Damone Harris, 2 tackles. Devonta Steele, Richard Grant, AJ Terrell, Raymond McLeod, Avery Williams, Michael Penix Jr., Zach Harrison, Rook Hordo, 1 tackle, Dane Ellis, 1 pick for a 12-yard return, Avery Williams, 2 punt kick returns for 29 yards average, 58 yards, as well as 2 punt returns for 23. Riley Patterson, 1 for 2 with a 39-yard field goal, 3 PATs. Riley Pinion, 3 punts for 141 yards, long of 61 yards. On the other hand, for Washington, Jane Daniels, 24 of 36, 227 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a pick, got sacked 5 times for 31 yards. He also led the Commanders on the ground with 16 carries for 127 yards. Bijan Robinson, 13 for 60. Chris Rodriguez Jr., 5 for 16 with a touchdown. Almadi Zacchaeus, 1 for 8. Jeremy Nichols, 1 for 5. Next Sunday night capper, Minnesota, Detroit, just as a heads up. Almadi Zacchaeus led Washington's receivers, 8 catches for 85 yards and a touchdown. Zach Ertz, 6 for 72, including 2 touchdowns, including the game winner. Jameson Crowder, 3 for 25. John Bates, 1 for 14. Chris Rodriguez Jr., 1 for 12. Brian Robertson Jr., 2 for 9. Terry McLaurin, 1 for 5. Jeremy Nichols, 2 for 5 yards. Jameson Crowder fumbled a punt, recovered it. Quan Martin, 8 tackles. Michael Davis with 6. Bobby Wagner with 6. Jeremy Finn with 5. Lawrence Armstrong, 4 and a sack. Benjamin St. Juste, 3 tackles. Mike Strill, 3 tackles. Jerzon Newton, 3 tackles. Dante Fowler Jr., 2 and a sack. Jeremy Reeves with 2 tackles. Daron Payne with 2 tackles. Javante Jean-Baptiste with 2 tackles. Dylan Farrell with 2 tackles. Jonathan Allen, Jalen Holmes, Bryson Tremaine, Percy Butler, Jamison Crowder, Kayvon Seymour, Sheldon Day, Frankie Luvu, Tyler Biadasz, and Noah Igbacheni with a tackle each. Quan Martin, a pick for 29-yard return. Luke McCaffrey, 1 kickoff return for 29 yards. Jamison Crowder, 2 punt returns for 41 yards. Zane Gonzalez, 1 field goal from 31, 3 extra points. Tress Way, 3 punts for 153 yards, long of 61, 2 going into the red zone. And and then team stats. I believe I almost forgot about those. First downs, 29-23 Washington. In the air, 13-11 Washington. On the ground, 14-8 Washington. From penalties, 4-2 Atlanta. Third down efficiency, 6 out of 13 versus 2 out of 10 in favor of Washington. Fourth down efficiency, each team was perfect. 2 for 2 for Atlanta, 3 for 3 for Washington. 77-16 total plays in favor of Washington. Total yards, 412 to 337 in favor of Washington. Drives, 10-9 in favor of Washington. Yards per play, 5.6 to 5.4 in favor of Atlanta. Yards a pass, 5.7 to 4.8 in favor of Atlanta. Yards to carry, 5.6 to 5.5 in favor of Atlanta. Red zone, own opportunities, 3 for 3 for Atlanta, 4 for 6 for Washington. Penalties, 4 for 25 yards against Atlanta, 13 for 108 on Washington. Finally, clock management, 41 minutes, 32 seconds for Washington, 25 minutes, 46 seconds for Atlanta. And those are your complete game stats for week 17, Atlanta versus Washington. And Reeves has just proposed to his girlfriend for the commies.
All right. Well,
congratulations.
Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Make sure you subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, follow us on X at the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. Also tune in tomorrow night for Monday Night Football right back here with your boy G Nation Inside Sports at the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Mets, I don't know if you'll be busy tomorrow, but if you're not, feel free to join me for Monday Night Football, but you got to let me call the plays.
Okay.
All right. Shout out to everybody, man. Until tomorrow, y'all already know what it is, man.
Peace.
This has been a Big Blue Crew Sports Network production.